Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went there in the first place? Or found yourself struggling to recall a familiar name or a simple word during a conversation? If you're over 60, chances are these little memory lapses are becoming more frequent and a bit more frustrating. You're not alone. Millions of older adults experience mild forgetfulness as part of the normal aging process. While it's common, it can also be concerning. We start wondering, is this just age or something more serious? The fear of cognitive decline or dementia is real, and it often sneaks into our thoughts during quiet moments. But what if something as simple as what you snack on each day could make a difference? Imagine feeling sharper during your daily crossword puzzle, or remembering your grocery list without having to double back down the aisles. What if your afternoon snack wasn't just tasty, but actually gave your brain a boost? It turns out, some of the most powerful brain-protecting nutrients are hiding in small, crunchy packages. Nuts. Yes, those humble handfuls of walnuts, almonds, and other favorites aren't just good for your heart. They might also help keep your memory strong and your mind clear. In today's video, we'll uncover 4 specific types of nuts that have been scientifically linked to better brain health, especially for seniors. Stay tuned. You may be surprised by what you learn, and it might just change the way you snack forever. In this video, you're going to discover 4 powerful nuts that not only taste great, but also feed your brain exactly what it needs to stay sharp, alert, and focused, especially as you age. We'll break down what makes each nut so special for your memory, including the key nutrients they provide, like omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin E, and antioxidants. These are not just trendy health terms. They're essential tools that help protect your brain cells, improve communication between neurons, and even reduce the inflammation that can damage cognitive function over time. You'll learn how each nut supports memory in a unique way, backed by scientific studies and expert advice. More importantly, we'll show you how to easily include these brain-boosting foods into your daily routine without spending extra time or money. Whether you're looking to stay mentally sharp, support your brain for the long run, or simply make smarter choices for your snacks, this video has got you covered. So grab a notepad, maybe even a handful of nuts, and let's dive into the best memory-supporting snacks for seniors. Before we dive into our list of memory-boosting nuts, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever noticed certain foods helping your focus or memory? Or maybe you have a favorite healthy snack that you swear by? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you enjoy learning about simple, natural ways to stay healthy as you age, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We've got new videos every week, packed with practical tips and science-backed advice designed just for seniors like you. Hit that like button too. It really helps more people discover these helpful videos. Now, let's get into the good stuff. Segment 1. Walnut, the brain's favorite nut. Let's start with the walnut, often called the brain-shaped nut, and for good reason. If you've ever looked closely at a walnut, you'll notice it actually resembles the human brain. It's a fitting coincidence, because walnuts are one of the most powerful nuts when it comes to supporting memory and overall brain health. Why walnuts help your memory? Walnuts are packed with alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. Omega-3s are well known for their role in maintaining brain structure and improving communication between brain cells. In older adults, omega-3s have been linked to a slower rate of cognitive decline and even reduced risk of Alzheimer's disease. But that's not all. Walnuts are also rich in antioxidants, especially polyphenols, which help reduce oxidative stress and inflammation in the brain. 2 major contributors to memory loss as we age. Is there scientific proof? Absolutely. A study published in the journal Nutrients found that seniors who regularly consumed walnuts performed better on cognitive tests, especially in areas like memory, attention, and processing speed. The research was part of a larger project involving over 15,000 people, showing strong connections between walnut intake and brain health over time. How to use walnuts in your daily routine. So how can you make walnuts part of your daily habits? It's easier than you think. Snack smart. Just grab a small handful, about 1 ounce or 7 whole walnuts, each day. Add to oatmeal, crush a few, and mix them into your morning oats for a satisfying crunch. Toss into salads. They pair beautifully with greens, apples, or even a bit of goat cheese. You don't need to eat a huge amount. Studies show that even modest, consistent consumption can provide noticeable benefits. Dosage tip. Aim for about 1 ounce a day, which equals roughly 14 walnut halves. That provides a solid dose of ALA and antioxidants without overdoing the calories. Are there any precautions? Walnuts are generally safe for most people. However, they are high in calories, so portion control is important, especially if you're watching your weight. Also, if you have a nut allergy, of course, you'll need to avoid them entirely. One more thing, walnuts contain natural compounds that can slow blood clotting. So if you're on blood-thinning medication like warfarin, check with your doctor before significantly increasing your walnut intake. A quick recap, walnuts help your memory by delivering brain-loving omega-3s, ALA, reducing inflammation and oxidative stress, supporting better memory and mental focus in studies. They're easy to add to your day, affordable, and delicious. Up next, we'll explore another memory-boosting nut that's likely already in your pantry and might surprise you with its brain benefits. Segment 2, Almond, the vitamin E powerhouse. Next on our list is the almond, a small, crunchy nut that packs a big punch for your brain. You may already enjoy almonds as a healthy snack, but did you know they could also help keep your memory sharp? Why almonds help your memory? The secret lies in their high content of vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects brain cells from oxidative damage. As we age, our brains become more vulnerable to this type of stress, which can slowly chip away at our memory and mental clarity. Vitamin E helps by neutralizing harmful free radicals that damage brain tissues. It's like a shield for your neurons, especially the ones responsible for storing and retrieving information. Almonds also contain magnesium, which plays a role in nerve function and may help improve learning and memory processes. Together, these nutrients create a protective environment for your brain. What does the research say? A study in the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging found that older adults with higher vitamin E intake performed better on memory and verbal fluency tests. And in another study from Pakistan, seniors who took almond supplements daily showed improved memory recall after just 4 weeks. While more research is always welcome, the evidence so far strongly supports almonds as a brain-friendly food. How to enjoy almonds every day. Incorporating almonds into your daily routine is simple and tasty. As a snack, a handful of raw or lightly roasted almonds is a great mid-morning pick-me-up. With breakfast, sprinkle sliced almonds on top of yogurt, cereal, or smoothies. In cooking, add crushed almonds to rice dishes, baked goods, or even as a crust for fish. Almond butter is another great option. Just be sure to choose natural versions without added sugar or oils. Recommended dosage. Aim for about 1 ounce a day, which is roughly 23 almonds. This amount provides about 7.3 milligrams of vitamin E, nearly half the recommended daily intake for adults over 60. Any warnings or side effects? Like all nuts, almonds are calorie-dense, so portion control is key. Eating too many can lead to weight gain over time, which can indirectly affect brain health. Also, if you have kidney issues, be cautious. Almonds are relatively high in oxalates, which may contribute to kidney stones in susceptible individuals. And of course, for those with tree nut allergies, almonds are off limits. A quick recap. Here's why almonds are brain boosters. High in vitamin E, which protects brain cells from damage. Rich in magnesium, which supports learning and memory. Supported by studies showing cognitive improvement in seniors. They're easy to enjoy in countless ways and make a smart addition to your daily diet. Stick around. Next, we're diving into a nut that's not as famous as almonds or walnuts, but is gaining attention for its memory-enhancing powers. Segment 3. Hazelnut, the underrated brain booster. Now let's talk about a nut that often gets overshadowed by walnuts and almonds, the hazelnut. You might know it from chocolate spreads or fancy desserts, but this little round nut is actually a secret weapon for memory health, especially in seniors. Why hazelnuts help your memory? Hazelnuts are another excellent source of vitamin E, which, as we've discussed, is vital for protecting brain cells from oxidative stress. But hazelnuts also stand out because of their B vitamin content, especially thiamine, vitamin B1, and folate. These nutrients play a key role in brain metabolism, helping your neurons produce the energy they need to function efficiently. Folate, in particular, helps lower levels of homocysteine in the blood. High levels of this compound have been linked to cognitive decline and even Alzheimer's disease. By keeping homocysteine in check, hazelnuts may help preserve brain function over time. Scientific support for hazelnuts and brain health. While hazelnuts haven't been studied as extensively as almonds or walnuts, the research that does exist is promising. One study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that diets rich in hazelnuts improved biomarkers of cognitive health in older adults. Participants showed better memory retention and reduced inflammation after 16 weeks of daily hazelnut consumption. In addition, their high concentration of healthy fats, copper, and manganese supports better communication between brain cells, critical for tasks like recalling names, remembering appointments, or even just keeping your train of thought during a conversation. How to add hazelnuts to your diet. Hazelnuts have a rich, slightly sweet flavor that pairs well with many dishes. Snack on them raw or roasted. A handful in the afternoon keeps your brain fueled. Blend into smoothies. Toast them lightly first for extra flavor. Add to baked goods, muffins, granola bars, or homemade energy bites. Make hazelnut butter, a delicious alternative to peanut butter. Just watch the sugar if buying pre-made versions. Daily dosage recommendation, about 1 ounce per day, which is roughly 21 hazelnuts, provides a healthy dose of vitamin E and B vitamins. It's a manageable portion that fits easily into most diets. Things to watch out for. Hazelnuts are safe for most people, but like other nuts, they are calorie-rich. Stick to the recommended serving size to avoid excess calories. Also, be cautious if you have a tree nut allergy or if you're prone to migraines. Some sensitive individuals report nuts as a trigger. And just like with almonds, those with kidney conditions should monitor their intake due to moderate oxalate content. Quick recap. Hazelnuts support memory by providing vitamin E for brain cell protection, supplying B vitamins that boost energy metabolism in the brain, lowering homocysteine, a risk factor for cognitive decline. They may not be as well known as other nuts, but they deserve a place in your pantry. Stick with us. Our final segment reveals a nut that combines exotic flavor with serious brain benefits. Segment 4. Brazil nut. The selenium superstar. Our final brain-boosting nut might surprise you. The Brazil nut. Native to South America, This large, creamy nut is best known for its unusually high levels of a mineral that your brain loves, selenium. Why Brazil nuts help your memory? Selenium is a powerful antioxidant that helps protect your brain from damage caused by free radicals. As we age, oxidative stress becomes more common in the brain and can lead to memory loss and cognitive decline. Selenium works behind the scenes to neutralize those harmful molecules, supporting clearer thinking and better memory retention. Even more fascinating, selenium plays a role in producing certain enzymes and hormones that regulate mood and brain activity. Low levels of selenium have been linked to poor memory, slower thinking, and even depression in older adults. Scientific support. One landmark study published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging, found that low selenium levels in seniors were associated with reduced cognitive performance. But here's the exciting part. In another study, adults who consumed just one Brazil nut a day for 6 months showed improved verbal fluency and better memory scores. This small change made a big impact, especially considering that many seniors are unknowingly deficient in selenium. How to include Brazil nuts in your diet? The Brazil nut is rich and flavorful, making it a satisfying addition to your diet. Eat whole. Just 1 or 2 nuts per day is enough to meet your selenium needs. Mix with other nuts. Create a brain-boosting snack mix with walnuts, almonds, and hazelnuts. Add to cereal or yogurt. Chop them finely and sprinkle them for a nutrition-packed breakfast. One thing to remember, you don't need many. Brazil nuts are incredibly high in selenium, and just 1 nut can provide more than your daily requirement. Daily dosage. Stick to 1 to 2 Brazil nuts per day. Each nut contains about 68 to 91 micrograms of selenium. The recommended daily allowance for adults is about 55 micrograms, and going significantly over that, especially regularly, can be harmful. Any precautions? Yes, because Brazil nuts are so rich in selenium, eating too many can lead to selenium toxicity. Symptoms can include digestive issues, brittle hair and nails, fatigue, and more. So moderation is key. Also, like other nuts, Brazil nuts are calorie-dense and may trigger allergies in sensitive individuals. A quick recap. Brazil nuts help your memory by delivering selenium, which protects the brain from oxidative damage, improving verbal memory and cognitive performance in clinical studies, supporting mood and mental clarity by balancing brain-related enzymes. With just 1 nut a day, you can support your memory in a big way, making Brazil nuts one of the most potent, natural memory boosters out there. Let's do a quick recap of the 4 powerful nuts that can help keep your memory sharp as you age. Walnuts, rich in omega-3s and antioxidants. They reduce brain inflammation and support clearer thinking. Almonds, packed with vitamin E and magnesium. They protect your brain from oxidative damage and improve focus. Hazelnuts, full of vitamin E and B vitamins. They help regulate brain energy and may slow cognitive decline. Brazil nuts, just 1 a day, provides all the selenium your brain needs to stay sharp and energized. Each of these nuts brings something unique to the table, whether it's better memory recall, slower cognitive decline, or enhanced brain cell protection. And the best part? They're easy to enjoy, affordable, and delicious. Now, here's your challenge. Pick one of these nuts to add to your daily routine this week. Start simple. Maybe sprinkle chopped walnuts on your cereal, or swap your usual snack for a handful of almonds. See how your mind feels after a few days. You might be surprised by the difference. And before you go, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more health tips made just for seniors, and share it with a friend who might need a brain boost too. Your brain is one of your greatest assets. Treat it well, and it will keep serving you, clear, sharp, and full of memories. Thanks for watching, and here's to a sharper, healthier you.